Hello, it's me, Robot Go, John, whichever you prefer, back at it with another Knights of the Old Republic video. And, as you can see, we're back where we left off, right after technically doing some illegalisms with, our Sith armor. Oh, I'm okay. I didn't die a little bit. It wasn't because I drank some of my soda here and didn't swallow right. Oh, hey. What's this? Garth, go in there and get poisoned. Didn't even get poisoned. Let's go. I think I can do this one from memory. I'm trying to enter the password. Hyperdrive. My uncle. Alderan. Let's freaking go! I'm so good at this game. Memory. It's such a lovely memory. Republic mod armor does more. Okay, what about my... It does about the same on me. But it does more for him. Might as well give it to him.
Yes?
We could keep the Charney armor. I did it again! Let's go. Sullivan.
Stop right there.
You have a
or I'll
bounty
give you
on
a
your
blaster
head.
shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
Exploring.
Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive. I gave you a chance to get out of here and leave me alone, but I guess you're just too stupid to take it. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
And I'm the most dangerous soldier on the soldier of... Oh crap. Don't do that. I almost used my one and only whatever the freak that was. Let's go though. I got like few hits off before I died. Pretty good hits too. I did a bunch of damage. Now Karth's doing all the damage. Let's go, Karth. Rapid shot her. Pew 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 pew. Let's go, Karth. Let us go, Karth. You are so good at being a dude who beats up women. Yeah, that's it. You're so good at doing that. So good at being really, really bad. Okay, this is the end of this little bit, so I'll be back in a minute. I'll go and do some other things. Okay, well, I just did some stuff. I got down to the lower city. We're gonna talk to Rookil.
You come from the world above.
I do.
Is this the time of destiny, then?
Maybe.
Is this a portent of the salvation of my people?
I don't
Or
know.
merely another false sign to mislead us from the path?
Probably.
Are you the herald of prophecy? The
Probably
beacon
not.
to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Definitely.
Careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak
Okie
to
dokie.
me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
I have no idea, man. I have freaking no idea. What are you talking about?
Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed.
Yeah.
Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps
Really?
I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rookil, the oldest outcast here in the village.
Dang.
Rookil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
That's pretty swag. That is pretty darn swag. That's pretty cool. I'm Kevin Bacon. What do you want from me?
Once I was honored for my wisdom. Over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone too.
True path?
No, not yet. I must be wary. Careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No, not until you prove yourself.
Okay.
My apprentice is lost. I
Okay.
sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet.
The
Sadly,
promised land.
my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
I must know what she found. I'll help you.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity.
She could be dead.
But if you will find her, I will
She
know
could be
you
dead.
to be our
Major
true
League.
savior. Only then
Major
can
League
I reveal
Deado.
my secret knowledge to you.
Not alive anymore. I'll be back if I find anything.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Okay, I am back. Let's go find mission. Never
Please,
mind.
you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Whoa, slow your roll, blue woman. What's going on?
It's Zalbar. He's in
What's on?
trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
You just know that they'll sell him into slavery. How do you know this? Calm down. Take a deep breath and tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with
Okay.
Loki at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they
Okay.
were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run.
Dang.
Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me.
Alrighty.
But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver. I just know it.
But how do you know that? How do you know that? You know, how do you know that? It could totally be a harmless prank, yo. I don't know. Wait here. I'll wait here. They probably.
No way. I'm the one that got Zalbar into this mess, so I'm coming with you. I'm not going to abandon him again.
Okay, I'll get Zalbar if you help me get in the Volker base, blue
It's a
lady.
deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Volker base. Now come on. We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Oh, dang
Do
it.
you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Volker compound.
Oh my goodness. The secret entrance is in the sewers. Oh, I wouldn't have guessed. She leveled up. We do wisdom. I don't know why. We just do it. We do the wisdom. The wisdom is what we do here at Batman Incorporated. Run by Senor Kevin Bacon. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna scout around, and I'm not really gonna show it because it's not really important. I'll be back. Okay, I'm
Sure.
back, and I'm at the place where Zalbar is.
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks.
It
No
is.
computer codes or nothing.
That is true.
Sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Terrace.
I bet.
You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't
Really?
worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged
Oh
up a
my
little
goodness.
device that should do the trick.
That's pretty cool. Or did you just take the key from one of the dead corpses? Corpse eye? Your sight for so long.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission in Zalbar, together forever.
Who's that with you?
These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have got you out.
Yeah, without me, she would have never gotten you out. So, okay, good to meet you. I'm Kevin Bacon. You know the language of my people. That is rare among your species. I am impressed. I don't know how to do this voice, man. I thought maybe gravelly. You saved my life from servitude and slavery. There's only one way I can ever repay such an act. I will swear life debt to you.
You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better
Yeah.
be sure about this.
Gotta be sure. I am sure, Mission. This is an issue of great importance to me. Because of our great physical strength, Wookiees are being used as slaves around the galaxy. They see us as brutes and animals to be exploited. Over the years, slavers have taken and many of my people. When the Glorians captured me, I thought I was doomed to a life of servitude. I've been saved from such a fate.
Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
Walking carpet. I've always... loyalty.
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be
It's
with
pretty
you.
swag. In the presence of you and all I swear my life debt. Forever after I'll be by your side, Kevin Bacon. May my vow be as strong as the roots of the great Rosha trees of Kashyyyk. I am honored to accept his vow.
I guess this means you're stuck with me, too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
That's, yeah, okay. I'm glad to have you aboard. Not, said
I guess I
liar.
still owe you one secret path into the Volker base.
Yeah,
that
you
was
do.
the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
Good, the sooner we get
I
there,
better
better.
come with you. The Volkers put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out.
I mean,
I'm one of
again.
the only non-Volkers on Terrace who can get you past it.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers.
I found it
Over
already.
to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
Rancor? I'm
You did
spoiling
a
for
good job mopping up those Gamorreans, but I don't think you want to take on a Rancor. Those
Birds.
things are huge.
They're
Luckily,
birds.
Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is,
I'm gonna
unless
kill
you
it.
want to change your mind.
That's not really an option.
Okay,
I'm
then
gonna
off
kill
we
it.
go. Like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
Okie dokie. I'm back.
Greetings once more, Upworlder.
Yes, I do.
Do you bring
And your
news of my
father's.
apprentice? Have you discovered her fate
mean-
and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
Yes, I meant your grandfather and your father, not like you have, you know. I meant your grandfather and your father. Sorry about that. Your apprentice is dead. I have her journal.
It is as I feared, then.
Yep.
She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder.
Oh crap.
You are to beckon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the promised land.
I don't know where the promised land is, man. I don't.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you.
Thank you.
Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself.
Thank you.
I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our
Probably
people.
sucks, actually. Never
And
mind.
now you must learn it too.
Okay, listen, old dude. That sounds great and all. That sounds really swagtastic. But, you know, whatever. Tell
The
me.
great city of Taris covers the entire surface of
That's
this
true.
planet. There is no land to grow food.
Export.
Kelp
Import.
harvests and the
Import.
creatures of the sea are our only food source.
Oh, no.
A century ago, rising
That's kinda
levels
gross.
of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet.
Oh,
The
no.
rich hoarded
That's too
food
bad.
for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Terrace, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in
Yeah.
European history.
But the
Yeah.
poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned.
Whoa.
The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
It sounds like it sucks. Is that why you came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make
That's
more room
probably...
in the upper city.
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah,
live a dark
probably.
existence beneath the streets of
Probably.
Terrace. A life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us
It's
the
like
way to get
Egypt and Moses. Yeah, I got you. I'll deliver you to the promised land.
there. Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle.
I got
But
some from
know
your
my
father and your
father and
grandfather.
grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
I have all of them. Here you go.
Could it be true? Is it possible that
Could
at
it?
long last, the
says
dream
can
of
it.
my father and grandfather before him
This is
will be
weird.
fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look.
Barrett.
Yes, yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all
Welcome.
the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Oh, Gendar.
Frukill, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Gendar. Look at these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Rukill? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you, everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance
Let's
is
go.
far from here, Rukill. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Rukill. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous.
Goodbye, Rookkill. And good luck.
We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen. But the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
Be safe. Be safe. And don't die in a blaze of fiery glory. Don't do that. I'll be back. I'm gonna go give the serum to Zax. I could do no, I'm gonna do it now. I'll be back. Karth just wanted me to ask a few questions, so
I guess I did say you could ask me
I'm
questions later,
going
didn't
to.
I? Is this really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
Excellent. Soon all your secrets will be mine.
This is an
I was just
interrogation.
joking, though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be
Oh,
honest.
whoops.
Let me ask you something first, though.
Sorry.
I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened from your perspective.
Like you said when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers. I don't know.
True. Bastila is as powerful as I say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched.
Yeah.
We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us.
Well, I guess
Hell,
unless you're
I'm just as
Yoda.
surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just
No.
what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm a scout. I am a scouty welt. Scout Manout. I am the greatest scout ever.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who is a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
Is it that strange, though? I mean, I'm really skilled. Are you implying I had something to do with the crash?
No? Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically
I will
requested to transfer aboard
slap you around.
happens to survive.
Wait, Bastila requested me?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
That's not surprising. Get it? I said surprising, and he said surprising. Oh, I'm so funny. I'm telling you, I had nothing to do with the crash.
I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still,
Good.
it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Fine. Let's get back to something important, then.
It has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And
Yeah.
no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we
But
just
you
keep our mind on
do.
more important things?
I can... Yes, let's do that.
Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
Time to go... Oh, dang. Something's going on. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it quits right here. I know we still have some stuff to do, but, like, all these videos, they take a long time to record, and they also are, like, barely doing anything, which is fine. I'd rather be, but I'm kind of bored a little bit, just a teensy bit. So I'm gonna pick up some other time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.